I apologize, the board is just tricky to write on, picks up the signal way too easily. So my handwriting looks kind of poor, but we'll keep working to get better here. For time 0 to time 20, the average temperature of the water in the tub is this formula. They actually are not testing you on remembering that formula or finding it on your notes, but this was still a good problem to put on a practice test because they gave you the formula, which they might do on the actual test. Use a left Riemann sum with the 4 subintervals indicated by data in the table to approximate the integral, period. So I want to always do that first before I go on. So I always write down the integral. So I'm doing 1 over 20 integral from 0 to 20 of W of t dt. And that's going to be approximately equal to, don't forget the 1 over 20. We're doing a left Riemann sum. So I go to the 4 subintervals as indicated by data in the table. And I pick the value of W on the left of each subinterval. So I have 55 times the dt for the subinterval is 4 plus next subinterval 57.1 times the dt for that subinterval, which is 5, this subinterval here, plus 61.8 times the dt for this subinterval, which is 6, plus, wait a minute, yeah, 67.9 now, times the dt for this subinterval, which is 5 again. Make sure I have the big closing parenthesis here to go with this one. That's it. I don't need to work that out. So I've done the left Riemann sum. I'm right here. So I've done that. That will give me 2 points right there for having what you see in red on the board. If you, for some reason, forgot the 1 over 20, they'll give you 1 of the 2 points. Does this approximation right here, this approximation here, does this approximation underestimate the average temperature of the water over those 20 minutes? Overestimate or underestimate? So in the golden notes, there's a box on the back to help me remember this. In this case, W of t, W of t is an increasing function. When W is increasing, the left Riemann sum is going to be an under approximation. If this were a right Riemann sum, it would be an over approximation. If W were decreasing, the left would be the over approximation and the right would be the under, so it just switches back and forth. So you just have to write this statement on your paper. W of t is increasing, so the left Riemann sum is an under approximation, and they will give you 1 point for that. So 3 points total on this problem.